No niin, kello on 12 ja nyt pitäisi aloittaa, että katsotaan, mitä tähän tästä tulee. Eli mä ehkä puhun englantia ja suomea. Katsotaan, jos tulee jotain kysymyksiä, niin kirjoitelkaa niitä ja semmoista. Mä alkuun soitan tässä semmosen yhden Tolosen Timon basistikaverin tekemän biisi, jonka se laittoi tuossa viikko sitten. Ja tässä olisi nyt semmonen meininki, että tällaista funkia ja katsotaan. Sitten mä voin äänittää vaikka hetken päästä sen ja sitten voi vielä kuunnella vaikka raitoja ja tämmöstä. Jaha, Sami on siellä linjoilla näemmä. Terve, kiitoksia viimeisistä. No niin, nyt kokeillaan. Mä pistän tämän puhemikin täältä ylhäältä pois päältä. Nyt pitäisi taas ääni kuulua ja tässä on tosiaan tämmönen 15 sekunnin viive, että jos tulee jotain viestejä ja muutenkin tästä soitosta, niin sen verran on suurin piirtein viivettä tässä näin. Jahas, no niin, Timo siellä huomatteli, että puhemikki päälle ja okei, no niin, eli Samilta tuli Pitkämän Sami, jonka kanssa oli ilo tässä soitella Sting-poliise hommia tuossa Helsingin kasinolla, joka nyt tämän tilanteen vuoksi peruttiin kylläkin, mutta ainakin toistaiseksi. Mutta niin, Sami on nyt kysynyt, että parhaat shufflerumpalit. Ja okei, top 5. Huhu. No, omia suosikkeja, ainakin suomalaisista, niin sanotaan heti Harri Alakojola tähän, mun vanha opettajani. Ja se on kyllä silloin se homma hallussa. Että sitten vaikka Steve Jordan, toinen. mahtava, hieno, joka paikan meininki, mestari. Se on kova. Ja ketä? No, ehkä Steve Gadd ja Jeff Porcaro ja jotain tämmösiä tyyppejä. Niitä on ainakin tullut itse kuunneltua. Ja niin, Chris Layton tietysti. Eli Stevie Ray Vaughan rumpali. Ihan hieno, tosi hieno se sufle-meininki. Se, itse asiassa semmosella tuli aloiteltua tuolla Seinäjoella nuorena poikana. Soitettiin Stevie Raytä. Ja, eli se on alannut jo joskus 13-vuotiaana viimeistään se vaihe, että sufleja tullut soiteltua. Semmonen oli se, mutta Porcarolla ehkä semmonen pop shuffle ja sitten Layton on blues ja Steve Jordan on blues ja alkoi olla myös ja semmoista. No niin, katsotaas. Tulee myös, Risto Niinikoski, kiitos very much. Aha, okei, no niin, ehkä tässä voisin myös yrittää englanniksi sanoa jotain. Eli, so, I'm going to speak a little bit English, and Sami asked about the blues shuffle drummers and who are the top 5, and I said that Chris Layton, Harri Alakojola, Steve Jordan, Jeff Porcaro and Steve Gadd are my favorites on that genre, and yeah, but that was the like a short version of that topic. Ja Mika Kivinenkin näyttää olevan linjoilla, eli äänitin Mikalle parit heavy-biisit tossa, muun muassa semmonen Ozzy Osbourne, mikä ei ole ihan ominta vahvuutta, mutta semmoistakin tuli soiteltua tässä näin. Jahas, no niin, sufle. So, Risto Niinikoski wants me to try to play a shuffle, and I try to play a few different shuffles here. So I'll take the talkback mic off now. So that was little Bernard Purdy kind of feeling, and so next I will try to play like a blues shuffle, which I usually played with Erja Lyytinen and other blues stuff. So here's that one. Yeah, I usually play shuffles like a really tight shuffles, like more like that, and not like that. But so and the snare drum is usually like this, or so. So that was a blues shuffle and some pop shuffles still coming. Not. That was like a both Skaggs Little Shuffle. Jeff Parker played that one, and that's one of my favorites of that genre, or that style. Okay, let's see. Here are some other bass drum technique. Okay, Bonham style fast slide. Okay. I'm not the best kick guy, but let's see if I can play something. Yeah, that was like a this kind of Bonham kind of feeling. And Dennis Chambers played that one a little bit slower on John Scofield. Was it Blue Matter or what? I can't remember the name of the song, but yeah, that's like a go-go kind of fast bass drum technique. But yeah, I have a double pedal, but I can play not anything this fast, but some basic stuff. Yeah. All right. So Markus asks how long my practice session usually lasts and what topics I go through. Do I practice every day? So yeah, my studio is on my base garage, so I practice every day from Monday to Friday something, and usually it's either recording for somebody or just practicing my right hand to be a little bit better and some groove stuff and playing with records and but I've also practiced now a little bit of Jost Nickel's drum fill book. So that's my that's on there on the electric kit I have. So I played that yesterday and some David Garibaldi stuff and yeah, that's and some basic with click off beat clicks and that kind. I could maybe show you how so let's see. I have a metronome here and so it's 90 beats per minute. and I try to show you a few different styles or practice methods for this. So first one is like a playing straight. That's like a basic, and then I do the offbeat, 8-note offbeat practice. So like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That was a offbeat 8-note, and then it's like a fourth 16-note. So that's a little harder, and I changed also to triplet phrasing, like a so the click from the straight 16th. So that's, and also the second 16th, that's the most difficult, and I won't show it now. Okay, yes. So I hope that answers the click kind of question. So Tatu asked if I use coals or earthworks overhead. Yes, I have coals mics here, but maybe I can show you like from this other cam. Here are the coals, and but now I'm using this AKG 414 XLS overheads, and I also have Earthworks SR25s, and it's currently on the hi-hat also, but I load those mics for Jussi Lehtonen just a couple of days ago, so I don't have those. I use these coals for the I did some 70s kind of stuff, and so they wanted to have a different kind of sound, and so it's really full sounding, and it tames the cymbals, and the kit sound toms are really full, and there's a lot of bass and not too much treble, but yeah, so different mics for different kind of songs and feels. But these AKGs are really all around microphones, and these are the latest I have bought. Yes. All right. That's that as question. So yeah. How do I set up my drum recording system? I have this. It's hard to show, but it's this UAD. This is the setup I have. So let me see. Yes. So this is the UAD Apollo X8P, and almost all the mics go through that, but here is Audient ASP 880, and I have a kick in, sub kick, snare bottom, hi-hat, and the room mics here through this one, and all the other mics are going from the UAD. And this is actually my UAD. This is how it looks like. So I have kick here with SSL plugin, snare with Neve, and overheads with SSL, and toms are with API, and this is my talkback mic, and then I'm also using this kind of it's like a phase plugin, so I can delay my inside kick mic a little bit, so it's at the same time as the outside kick mic, so the sound is fuller, and also I use this for the snare bottom mic, so it's a little bit delayed just to get the fullest sound I can get from this. So but this is it's really, and the little bit ambient sound comes from this Ocean Wave plugin. Yeah, it's actually pretty expensive setup, but and the computer is like a 2012 MacBook Pro, still working quite well for this kind of stuff. And I'm recording with Logic, and this is let me see, this is the Logic project I have, and I usually have kick out, kick in, sub kick, snare top, snare bottom, rack tom, floor tom 2, overheads, hi-hat, room mics, and then I have the backing track, and this was the one that Timo sent me. So this is the so I haven't recorded for this project yet, but this was just an example of what can I show to you. All right, so I hope that answered your question a little bit. So Henry asks if I practice rudiments, and yeah, I'm practicing usually upstairs with a practice pad. Just basic stuff, doubles and also a little bit. Let me change the scene here. So just basic stuff and doubles, singles and paradiddles and paradiddle diddles, and with the kit I'm doing this kind of practicing. So this paradiddle diddle is really good. Right, left, right, left, left. That's really a nice one for the kit playing, but I don't have anything too specific, and I haven't played any marches lately, but I should. Yes. Okay. So there's snare tuning question, and yes, I use tune, but also, and this snare is Keplinger 14x7, and bottom head is currently maybe on, is it F sharp. It's not so, I don't usually tune it every day, but that would be like another streaming session to show everything. But I use TuneBot, and I have it here, so it's hard to show from this angle, but yeah, so that's good, and for the tom tunings especially, to have a bottom head and the head relationships right. So it's really helpful to use TuneBot. Highly, it's really good one. Good. Maybe you should invest if you don't have this. Yes. Okay. Hei Markus, mahtavaa, kiitos. Eka kertaa tämmönen, eka stream. Yeah, okay. Tony asks how long I spent practicing theater songs, and yeah, I usually have those songs and charts earlier. Here I have actually the charts for the Queen musical. That was We Will Rock You. That was just cancelled. So I hope to play it soon, or sometime at least. Yeah, it was 32 shows and 20 rehearsals that were cancelled then. So now I have time to practice more. Yes. So I practice those songs, theater songs, maybe so that much, so I can play it really well, and I don't have to watch the charts so too closely, and I can also check the conductor and and to play in time with him and or her. So I have to know the songs at least half well, or it's better to know. Yes. All right. And yeah, my Ludwig kit is there stacked, and also Gravioto, Rogers, Yamaha PHX, Pearl, MLX, Tama, Star Classic, and others. Yeah. But these are the Brady drums, and I have played with this from maybe almost 9 years or something, and it's a really good one, and I like this. So why change if you have good ones? Yeah. Mika Kivinen just gives me a shout out for the drum tracks, and I recorded just maybe less than a week ago one track for Mika, and yes, thanks. Okay, double bass pedal practices. No, I'm not the right guy for that. But actually I have practiced something like a heel down playing, and I think that helps also. For I usually play with heel up, but just to strengthen the ankle a little bit, I'm just playing like this slow, just to build the muscle a little bit, and it helps for the other techniques also. So it sounds really silly, but this is what I practice sometimes. Yes. All right. So Henry asks if I have practiced with the empty metronome bars. How many bars I can play with 74 beats per minute? I don't know. I haven't practiced in a while, but maybe, yeah. So can't tell. Okay, Lota percussion. So that's probably Mika Lilia who's asking. A great guy and good friend. How many snare drums I have, and currently I have, I think, 47 snares, and yeah, so that's quite a lot. But yeah, I have bought those maybe 3 in a year or something, so not 10 in a year. Yeah. Yes, so these are the questions, and maybe I'll just try to record the song, and we can maybe listen to one of the tracks, or how the drums sound soloed, and I'm not so nervous anymore, so maybe it goes better. Let's try. So I will show you what I'm doing here on the Logic. I have grouped all these tracks, so I just press one record enable, and all the drum tracks are activated right away. And Timo had 8 bars for drums at the beginning, but I'm not going to play that long drum solo at the first. So then I will start this 2 bars before. So, and now change the camera for this. All right, let's see how it goes now. Okay, I just forgot. I forgot to close the mic, so. Alright, that was the take, or maybe not. Hey, Tuomas is online also. Great, thanks. So let's try to listen the tracks a little bit. So this is the kick drum, kick out, kick in, sub kick, and this combined. Overhead mics. These are the room mics which are 3 meters back, and it's like 15 meters from each other, so they aren't spaced, it's just so this is the drum tracks only straight without no mixing. Yeah, so it wasn't the best take, but anyway, just to show you what I'm trying to do here, and maybe I would usually play like maybe 5 takes and combine the best parts from the different versions, but I won't usually do any. I don't do any quantizing, but and if I'm doing the video, then I just have to use the one version and to play it well enough. So that's the only way to keep it real and try not to fix too much. Like usually currently every production is really quantized, and but as you can see, my playing is not quantized. Yes. Nico asks any tips to how to practice the Dilla beat. Oh no, that's the hard one. That's the because I'm really bad at that one, but I have tried to practice those just to get some kind of feel with like a maybe to use quintuplets there and to play the first and fourth of the like this. Let me see. Yeah, it's funny, Tuomas Rauhala, who's the master of this kind of quintuplet thing, and is if he's watching there. But yeah, this is the just what I maybe something close, but just also try to make it feel a little bit more hip hop. But yeah, I'm not a good for that because I have always tried to play everything like at the same time. So yeah, so that's not my forte. Okay. Do you process your drums with UAD plugins? I usually don't do much because I only have. I can show you what kind of settings I have here. So the kick drum is actually there's a expander and so it's here. It's not the gate, but it works something like that. And these are printed to the versions, or I have possibility also to not print, but I usually do this basic EQing, and snare drum is just a little bit of top end and but really not too much. So as you heard, it's usually those dry versions that I give to anybody who wants tracks. Okay, Sami, hey, thanks Tuukka. Sami Pitkämä asks, Steve Ferrone is my favorite and I should play something from his catalog. Oh no, I can try at least. Yeah, so this is the I had a drum lesson with Steve Ferrone last summer when we were in Los Angeles, and that was the best hour maybe. Oh, that it was so great to see him from the meter away and to check his style. And yeah, so but anyway, he had a he said that I should use more dynamics like accents, and to have like a more feeling and that kind of stuff. And here's maybe something from the Chaka Khan intro that he demonstrated, and I have also done a cover of that. Let's check out. First feel, there are 5-stroke roll. That's the good one. And also on the Steve Ferrone lesson, he played this. Okay, I have the wrong picture here, so sorry. Yeah, so Steve Ferrone, I will show that one again. It was so the other one was Duran Duran's So Misled from the Notorious album, and this is the one that we practiced at the first when we started on the class. So it goes something like that. This. Really hard hi-hat openings here. So I have to maybe do a lesson of this later. Yeah, but these are some of the Steve Ferrone stuff, and he has the best pocket of any drummer, at least my favorite. So It's just so great. Yeah. Okay. Marcus Musician asked if my cameras are always on place. No, they aren't. The camera here is the Canon 80D and with the Sigma 18 to 35 lens, and then I have the face cam from the computer here. This is the one, and sometimes I also have two GoPro 4 silvers, and I use those sometimes if I want to get some different angle or on from the top, but no, they aren't usually on place. But I have my lights are here, so these are the. Where's the other one? No, here. These are currently like coming from the ceiling, as you can see. So, but it's not a. But I hope this stream is working without hiccups and the sound is good. Okay, Roger asks if I can play Two Princes. So yeah, I can. That's the Spin Doctors song. I'm a huge Spin Doctors fan, and I also had a lesson with Aaron Comas back in 2010 in New York. So I have a first-hand knowledge from this his playing. But yeah, so there's also 5-stroke rolls, and I have done a video, but I can try to play the crew if I can. The opening fill has 5-stroke rolls and some accents, like let me yeah, that's the one. great stuff. And yeah, I forgot to. I'm also Zildjian endorser, and really happy with this Kerope 15-inch hi-hats, and this is my newest addition, 18-inch K cluster crash, really good one, almost similar to 18-inch sweet crash. And this is the 21-inch sweet right, and this is also the cluster 20-inch crash, and there's actually the 18-inch special dry crash. Yeah, so that's the like a gear, and that's on the back you can see I have some other snares on. Yeah. Okay, I think I might end this first live session soon, and Tony asked if I can play Rosanna Shuffle, but yeah, I can try. I can try. that was my take of the Rosanna, but it's nobody can play it like Jeff played, even if everybody wants to play like that. Alright, so great to have some audience here, but I don't want to bore you anymore, so thanks for everybody and for checking this out. And it's strange to speak by myself to camera, and because I usually don't speak too much here, so, and when there's no other people around. But anyway, so if you want some private drum lessons or with Skype or Zoom, so I have a lot of time, and I have also electric kit, so I can use that for teaching a little bit later times if anybody wants lessons or something. And also I'm available for recording, and these are really good sounds, and yeah, so thanks very much, and that was a pleasure, and I hope everybody was happy. Thank you. Bye bye.